Apex 2013. Anyway, so like, I guess Ike's basic moveset, his ground moves, he has jabs. Yeah.
Yeah. Jab is probably his probably his best ground move. Besides grab, it's probably his best ground move.
And you're just talking about jab one. You're talking about the full combo.
Jab. I guess like his jabs in general are pretty amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They don't really crouch cancelable or that crouch cancel anymore either. Like you can, like you don't go that. It's hard to crouch cancel punish, right? But if someone does the jab combo.
Actually, like if they have really fast crouch cancel options, like Game & Watch, the down tilt.
Yeah.
Like because the third hit of Ike's jab combo comes from overhead, you can actually like beat out stuff with before that third hit comes in.
Okay.
So like a lot of times when I see my opponent crouch canceling like jab 2, I just like roll away.
Yeah, but jab 2 is pretty. But I mean, are you able to? Yeah.
Oh, like I can't punish it, but like if you had Game & Watch, like I guarantee you're gonna get down tilted every time you do like jab 2.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, all of his jabs are pretty good. They're all pretty safe. There's that downside that Metroid talked about, but the jab combo is pretty good against crouch cancel, and also for the most part, it does decent damage. Forward tilt. How often do you use forward tilt, and what do you use it for?
I use it mostly for like finishing low percent combos, just like put people in a bad position, or like just to like finish mid percent combos. So like Nair to
F tilt. Like
Nair to F tilt at low percents, it's really good. Mid percents not so much, as you guys just saw. But like if you just want to put the opponent in a bad position, or if you just want to like outspace the opponent like that, like forward tilt's really good. Yeah.
I use the down angle a lot for edge guarding.
Oh yeah, down angle is really good too.
Yeah.
It's also. By the way, general note, Ike's attacks have roughly 4 different hitboxes. So there's the tip hitbox, which it sounds kind of different. It sounds like more like a whoosh than like a gunshot, and it sends at a shallower angle than his other hitboxes. And his other hitboxes are his blade, the hilt, and his arm. So the arm, it sounds like that gunshot, and it sends at a higher angle than the tip attack. And the catch is, the tip attack does the least amount of damage, but it sends at a shallower angle, so it's better for gimping.
Yeah.
The hilt, the arm, and the blade all do a little more damage. The blade and the arm do the same amount of damage, but they're 2% less than the hilt hitbox.
Okay.
And those do more knockback, but they send at a higher angle, so they're not as good for gimping. They're better for flat out killing people.
Is that universal across all of Ike's moves?
Pretty much.
Is the 2%? Okay.
Like how they got the percent is they took 2.1 Ike's damage and then -1 for the blade
Hilt
and the arm,
+1.
and then hilt +1.
Yeah,
exactly.
gotcha.
So that's why they're 2% apart.
And you know, 1 damage point difference does make a huge difference off like what you can get off of combos, trajectories, you know, combo paths, stuff like that. So
Yeah, definitely.
you know, 2% gives a pretty diverse or pretty big difference, I guess, between the two.
Yeah, and in case you didn't know, the knockback formula in both Melee and Project M, and I guess Brawl too, part of the knockback formula is based on how much damage your move does and the ending percentage of the opponent. So that 2%, it might not seem like much, but actually does make a big difference. Okay, and Oro showing off some of the more advanced Ike stuff. Should we go over his aerials first?
Oh, no, we haven't.
Oh yeah, up tilt is pretty good too.
One-handed over. I mean, it's a really good anti-air. It's a good combo move.
And then,
I'm not sure if you have like anything in particular to use it for.
It's pretty good to like beat out full hop approaches because Ike's arm is actually intangible during this time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, his arm is intangible. Yeah.
Yeah. So for overhead.
Yeah. So like, if you have a Falcon that likes the full hop dare onto you, or like a Falco even, you can like if it's heavily telegraphed, you can beat out with up tilt. Because granted, it is a little slow, and it does start really low, so it's kind of hard to like get it in that fully upward angle. But it's still a pretty good a pretty good anti-air, and also if you hit them out of their full jump, they probably don't have a double jump either, so you can just combo them from there.
That's true. And that just leaves down tilt, I think.
Yep.
Which is a meteor at the hilt, or is it?
Yeah, I think it's the blade or the hilt.
Blade or the hilt, so it's a pretty big meteor. Oh, it doesn't even hit low? Or it does hit low, okay.
Okay, and the thing is, if you hit it with the tip, it actually sends up and away from Ike. So here, wait, let me hit you with the tip. Yeah, there we go. So it sends up and away from Ike, And although the animation kind of lasts for a long time, it's actually interruptible really, really quickly. So just shield, yeah. So like you can actually like get some pretty good follow-ups after it. Oh, and I guess only the hilt spikes, not the blade.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, try it again. From here.
From there?
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that still hits down and away, but it's
Yeah.
just not as it's stronger than the. Okay, I got you. So it is just the hill.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. All right. So we got jabs, down tilt, F tilt, up tilt. All right. So that's all Ike's ground moves. Aside from grab, obviously.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that later because that's actually.
That's pretty important.
Yeah.
Ike's aerials.
Very good. Oh, by the way, Ike has kind of the Falcon syndrome where like he goes a long distance if you just like run and short hop. So because of this, like people compare him as a Marth Falcon hybrid, and you can definitely see the comparison. Like Falcon, he kind of jumps everywhere and does aerials. Ike can do the same thing. And so Nair, what Oro did was Nair to fair, and Nair is kind of a helicopter move. It's like a baby Charizard Nair.
Yeah.
And it's really, really useful. The angles on the attack differ between whether you're hitting with the tip, the hilt, or the blade. And because of that, it's a kind of complicated move, but in general, it just kind of like pops opponents up and in front of you. And so like with no DI, you can get some pretty nice follow-ups like Nair to forward air like Oro did earlier. Oh.
I was just gonna let you do it low percents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, you can get like Nair to grab at low percents. And
no crouch canceling, obviously.
Yeah. And if you crouch cancel, it's actually pretty punishable. Yeah. So if your opponent is at 0% and on the ground, I would not recommend using Nair. Unless like you
can't space it out though, right?
Yeah. Like if you do a retreating Nair, like tipper like that, like then it's harder to punish if you're crouch canceling. Harder, but still punishable. Okay. And then forward air. It's Ike's longest range aerial. It has monstrous range. It's even longer than Marth's fair. The thing is though, it has significantly longer startup and end lag. So it's not like you can just like spam this willy-nilly. Although like the tip has really, really good angle on it. Like, right here. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
It sends at a super, super low angle. Pretty good for gimps.
Is there anything like else kind of special about fair? It's just kind of like your.
It's pretty. You can use it pretty much as a general combo ender. It's like, oh, they're in front of me. I'm gonna fair. And I guess it is worth noting that there's like a really like small reverse hitbox. It's kind of hard
hit
to
with
get.
that. Yeah, I have hit with that. I've noticed that.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Right there. It's kind of like at its 12 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah.
And like, I really wouldn't recommend going for that unless you really want to style, because you can just bear, and bear is probably his best. Like one of his best aerials. Yeah, so it's pretty powerful. It's also really fast. It comes on a frame 7. And although it is like a little high, so it's hard to hit opponents, like short opponents when a short hop. Like he can't short hop air me from this angle, unless he like does it on the way down. But yeah. What's really, really good about it though is that it has a hitbox in front of Ike's face. It's like right here. So like, sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, like right, kind of like in the center of where the camera is, that's where the front hitbox is. And that's really useful for extending combos, because Ike gets a lot of forward momentum when he jumps, and when he jumps with a dash. So what you can do, you kind of just like bear with the reverse hit, and then just kind of run after them to complete the combo.
It's kind of similar to how Falcon and Sheik use the reverse hitbox of Bear, or even Spaceys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, the reverse hit of Bear for Ike is way stronger, so it's more like, I mean, it's a strong hit to strong hit combo, or a strong hit to send them off, and then you can shinny for an edge guard or something. But
Yeah, definitely. And the thing about Ike is that like his aerials do more damage. Oh, that was really nice. Like, his aerials are pretty strong, so people will instinctively DI in, unless they know the matchup. Then they'll DI out.
Right.
But most of the time, people will be DIing it so hard that you can probably combo off of reverse bear, even though the hitbox is pretty strong. All right, and then down air. So down air is a pretty interesting aerial. It is a meteor, but there's also a spike hitbox at the hilt of the attack.
Okay. But the blade is a meteor.
Yes. So the tip, the blade, and his arms are all meteors, but the hilt is a spike.
But it's only during the strong hit.
Yes.
Okay.
And so
Yeah, it's kind of like Falcon, where he has certain hitboxes that are spike and certain that are meteor for his down air.
exactly, yeah.
But then there's also the sour spot hit on.
Yeah,
like,
that one.
Yeah.
And so the sour, here, I'm gonna get on the edge. The sour spot is really, really good for just getting people off stage. And what Oro almost did, he almost did the weak down
I've
air
seen
to
you
bear.
do it. I've seen you do it. Yeah.
Wait. Shoot. Why can't I do it?
Am I better with Ike? No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't know. We play really differently. But
Yeah, no,
so
no.
you can, it's possible to like that.
Yeah, I was a little too high. Or I could have DI'd it and it probably would have worked.
Yeah. So, weak dare is really good as like a vertical sex kick, and you kind of just like hit the opponent after that. Oh, up air too. So up air is pretty complicated. So if you notice carefully, if you watch carefully, you can notice that like Ike swings. Yeah, it does 2 swings. So the first swing is generally pretty much weaker, but the second swing
It's really strong.
It's really strong. So if you compare it with the second hit of Fox's up air, it's actually more powerful than that.
Yeah.
And fun fact, it's actually not quite as powerful as both of Fox's up air hits combined.
Yeah.
But if you just compare a second hit
Just
versus
second hit.
yeah,
Okay.
second hit to second hit, yeah, Ike's is more
And the first
powerful.
one's also decent for comboing.
Yeah, definitely. And it actually comes out on frame 7
Oh,
in
so
front
it's
of him.
pretty quick. So it's
Yeah.
the same speed as Bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like his other aerials, they also have different trajectories based on whether you hit with the tip, hilt, or blade. So if you hit with the tip, they get sent out at a more forward angle. But if you hit with the blade or the hilt, they get sent at a more vertical angle. Okay, and then do you want to do specials or grabs?
We can do specials.
Yeah, let's do specials. So Ike's neutral B, eruption, and oh, you should have done it all the way.
Oh, sorry.
All right, if you do it all the way, it kills at 0%.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the angle it sends at. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So the thing is, it does 10% to Ike, much like Roy's Filler Blade. And unlike in Brawl, where it has super armor, it has heavy armor, I believe. Heavy armor is armor based on knockback. So if it does a certain amount of knockback, then Ike will take knockback. But if it doesn't do that certain amount of knockback, Ike will kind of just will take damage, but he'll kind of power through the move. And eruption, you can actually drift during it, so it is a decent like get down to the ground option, but it's pretty punishable, and I would not recommend doing it more than once. It's like a one-trick pony thing.
Or if you know that they're going to try to challenge you.
Yeah,
coming down. Yeah.
And I guess it is worth noting that that the hilt of it is a meteor. So here, Oro, can you hit me with it? Wait.
Wait, oh, the hilt?
The very tip. Here.
Oh, the tip is. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool, I guess, if you want to style on the opponent like that.
It's a spike or a meteor?
It's a meteor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's kind of wacky, and Ike has better options. I would not recommend going for it, again, unless you want to style.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard. Okay, and then down B is counter. It functions kind of like Roy's counter, more so than Mars counter. Here, I'm going to nair.
Oh.
Yeah. So it does do different damage depending on the attack. Oh, shit.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Yeah.
And knockback.
And
right?
knockback with the attack, right. And I don't think it activates quite as fast as Marth, so it's not as good for gimping. But it's still like a fun, hey, I read you move. Especially, it's actually okay as an option against Lucario's Aura Sphere. Like, if you just jump into it and counter, you might catch them as they try running through the Aura Sphere and getting you. Or if you if you also punish a charge smash attack, like someone tries to hard read a wave line, you can just like get up and counter.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would not recommend throwing this move out. It's super risky. Oh, I guess it does have some applications edgeguarding Bowser and DK. If they try going high and like clipping you with their up Bs, you can actually counter and then send them at a pretty low angle where you can edgeguard them more easily. But yeah, other than that, Bowser DK, I don't think it's quite that useful for edgeguarding other characters. Oh, I guess Ness and Lucas when they're up Bs, but that's also it. Okay, and then up B, Ether. So this move does have weak armor on the startup before he like finishes tossing up his sword, or as he's tossing up his sword. Sorry, but again, it's weak armor, so it can be easily broken out of. And unfortunately, there's a carryover from Brawl, where if you grab the edge 5 times, with Ether without touching the ground. On the 6th time, he won't grab it. So this is 5. I'm not gonna grab it this time. So Ether isn't that good of a planking move anyway, so don't use it for planking. But yeah. So it is kind of difficult. Oh, it's also changed from Brawl in that I can actually drift as the sword is spinning. In Brawl, he can only drift, I believe it was as he was throwing the sword up. So it has slightly more horizontal range than Brawl, but I don't think it has as much vertical range as Brawl. And this move is deceptively, like, this move is seems really scary to edgeguard, like, oh my gosh, the sword is spinning the entire time. Well, actually, on the final spin, like right here, he's gonna dive down. On this spin and the final spin only, he has no hitbox whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah, he has no hitbox. So he can just go, like, what Mewtwo does is Fox, he just runs over and down smashes immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you can force something. Yeah, right there. So during that final spin, you can do anything to edgeguard Ike. You can Falco Dare, you can Falcon Knee, you can Meta Knight down smash. That's what K9 does a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so during that final spin, that's when you want to challenge Ike, and it's roughly like a 7-frame window, I want to say. I'm not quite sure how lenient that window is, but it is there. And granted, it is kind of difficult because, like, oh my gosh, he's throwing a projectile upward at you. Like, how are you gonna get him? But you just have to, like, pay patiently. You can also try edgeguarding him like you would Sheik, where you kind of just, like, grab the edge. Here, yeah. You kind of, like, grab the edge and either force him to land on stage or just edge hog him. And if you do want to go for the edge hog, here. Here, can you up beat? Yeah. Yeah, you want to grab the edge as he's throwing his sword up. Because then you're invincible as it's coming up. Oh shoot, I missed the edge.
It's alright.
Yeah, you're invincible as the sword is coming up, and then if you roll, you're invincible as he's coming down. So he can't ever take the edge from you, and he just dies if he didn't go for the stage. Alright, and then the one we've been saving, the most nuanced one, is Quick Draw. So obviously it's been radically changed from Brawl. In Brawl, he was kind of committed to attacking an opponent as he passed through them. Now you can just pass through them, and you have 2 ways of triggering the attack. You can either manually do it with B, or you can hold A, and it'll automatically release hitbox once the opponent is in the trigger hitbox. So that was nice, even though there was no DI.
I know, it was no DI.
And the thing is, another new toy is that I can actually jump out of Quick Draw. So this opens a lot of options. So as Oro was doing earlier, he was wave dashing out of it. What he's doing now, he's doing a RAR out of it, reverse aerial rush. He's basically doing a pivot, and and what he can also do is since he can jump out of it, he can do aerials. By the way, quick draw turnaround back air is probably like one of Ike's best combo finishers, because you can do throws to it, you can do aerials to it. It's really useful.
Versatile.
Yeah, versatile, exactly. And also, you can also quick draw JC grab. And you can also quick draw JC pivot grab, which is really useful for chain grabbing. And Ike's chain grabs are all quote-unquote chain grabs. They're not guaranteed with proper DI.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're very DI dependent, but when you have an opponent who doesn't know how to play against Ike, it works a lot and it's really fun. Okay, so I guess on to the topic of grabs, or are we done with quick draw? Oh. Yeah, you can get the insta kill hitbox. It's really hard. Almost. You're too early.
Am I?
Yeah. What? Oh. Yeah,
you have to do it really late?
Alright, here, wait, let me try. Alright.
I want more. I've never done it before.
Yeah, like, you see that blue sparkle?
You have to line up with the blue sparkle?
Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
I know.
I used to practice this.
Did you?
I used to back in the days of 2.0, but I don't anymore because this doesn't have any tournament.
No
practicality.
application.
Yeah, it's purely like for shits and giggles. Oh god. All right.
Anyway, yeah. It's...
Yeah. Sorry, chat. It's really hard. We're not good enough. We're not worthy.
I'll get it. Nope, I'm not good.
Yeah, you did it a little too early. You gotta do it like when Ike is right behind the opponent. Yeah.
Alright, don't go too far. Don't go too far. You're going too far away, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah. It's too hard, man. All right, whatever.
All right, so Ike's throws. So Ike's throws, I'm just gonna say this: his grab game is very good. Or yeah, his grab and his throw game are both pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah. So at 0%, Ike can generally up throw into reverse back air and get a re-grab off of it. So
Yeah, I'll kill myself. You have your patented combos.
okay. So what Oro was doing earlier, like basically what I like. Oh shit! I didn't out cancel. I'm so bad. No, I'm so bad. But yeah, you can reverse back air. You can also up throw up air or up throw nair.
I love up throw nair is what I do from 0%. If you don't get the tipper hitbox, you can pretty consistently like full hop nair to like up air or do like something else. So like against Ike, or I love that combo too actually. Nair up tilt.
Nair up tilt. Oh yeah, that is pretty good.
That's something I do against like a lot of heavier characters. Whereas I always see you go for back air like regardless of character or weight or anything like that.
Yeah.
I feel like nair, depending on the character, it has like a lot more application, a lot more follow up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And also,
But back air is cooler.
yeah, I go for the style. Oro goes for the practicality.
Yeah.
And also Ike's other throws. So
Yeah.
down throw is kind of like a pseudo Ganondorf throw in that if you want to escape it, here I'll DI it. So like with no DI, he can get an easy back air. So
Or
that's
chain
or a
grab.
re-grab, yeah. So if you DI like Ganon's down throw though, it's suddenly a tech chase. And on floatier characters, you can actually quick draw and re-grab them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on floatier characters though. I don't know if you can do it with Ike.
No chance.
And
That's hard, man.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
see,
it's
yeah.
possible, but like not. It depends on the character's floatiness.
Yeah.
And if they DI towards Ike's front, like here, I'm gonna DI it towards you. Yeah, if they DI like that, it's an easy back air. It's even freer than with no DI. Yeah. And depending on the character, you can also like down throw to put them in a bad position, and then Dacus after them. And it's really nice because like if you get a feel for their trajectory, you can kind of corner them towards the edge of the stage, and then just Dacus and limit their options heavily.
You're better at Dacus than I am. I mean, I don't play a character that uses Dacus, so my Dacuses are just kind of like.
Oh, we didn't cover Ike smash attacks.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, so up smash is
Probably the best one, right?
yeah, it's definitely his best smash. However, if you hit with the tilt, if you hit with the hilt, it's kind of lackluster. Like fully charged, I only did 18%, but if
That was the
hit,
tip.
Oh yeah, the tip. But if you hit with the hilt, it did
Like 19.
yeah. Wow, math, nice. Yeah. So yeah, hitting with the tip is pretty lackluster, but hitting with the hilt is amazing. And
Well, knockback wise. for
yeah,
sure.
knockback wise, definitely.
You said Ike's chain grab from the item. Is that
Yeah.
including up throw on fast followers?
Oh, no, sorry. So Ike does have a chain grab on fast forwards with up throw. That is not DI dependent. And however,
Well, because of the DIs, sometimes you have to quick draw chain grab, right?
that's true, yeah.
Okay.
Here, do you want to go with fast follower?
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright, just do Fox. Oh shoot, no. Alright, so oh wow. Interesting. Okay.
No.
So, fun fact, I was talking to Muta King, and V-Wins, a Canadian player, has an amazing Ike apparently, and they were playing friendlies, Fox Ike, V-Wins was Ike, Muta King was Fox, and Muta King said at first, V-Wins made him think that this matchup was impossible for Fox.
Really?
V-Wins was that good at the chain grab.
Huh.
So, essentially, what Muta King says, all V-Wins does is he does up throws repeatedly, and then at a percentage like 50s or so, you can just toss in some nairs. And if he tries to DI out right now, you can just quick draw and re-grab. Or if you get to the edge of the stage, you can also like quick draw and cross up. So if you like, try DIing out.
Oh yeah, it's hard
Yeah.
to time though.
Yeah, but at this percent, you can also like just run over nair.
Yeah.
And once you're in a suitable kill percent, you can just like go for the fair and go for the kill.
Yeah.
And ideally, this should be a 0-to-death chain grab.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, like I gotta work on it. I'm not that good at it. But you can do some really nasty things to Fox. Like with no DI, I think like up throw forward smash is a true combo at certain
At certain percents, yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, but like that's with no DI, and you have to react as soon as possible.
No.
Or else spamming text here.
No. I don't have any.
But yeah. You can also, if you want, you can throw in up airs, but it's usually safer to just stick with up throw and air. Yeah, that was a poor air. Alright, other chain grabs. Oh, can you go Bowser?
You can chain grab Bowser?
Yeah. Well, it's a soft chain grab.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so what you can also do on fatties like Bowser. So, Ike's forward throw and back throw are really good. They're kind of complements of each other, except one sends them, except Ike's forward throw sends them in front and Ike's back throw sends them in back. So what you can do on fatties, you can actually throw them, throw the opponent, run over and jab, and then re-grab. So for example, oh shoot, I did it wrong.
Oh, and I can't get out of that?
It's really hard, but you can get, like at this percent you can get out.
Yeah, but a low percent.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
It's pretty difficult to get out of low percents. At least I was doing this to Jaime's Bowser, and he couldn't really do anything.
Oh, that was a reset.
Yeah. Huh. Alright, I guess it's not as good as I thought. But you're at 40 now, so it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Hylian just doesn't jump. What a noob.
But yeah. If opponents aren't expecting that, you can go with that. And as for DIing the throws to escape them, so generally you want to DI towards the ground and away from where Ike is throwing. So
Yeah.
if Ike is doing forward throw, you want to DI away from Ike and down, so that he only gets a tech chase instead of a guaranteed follow-up. However, if he's back throwing, you want to do the opposite. You want to DI towards his back and down. And so it is a kind of a slight DI mix-up between forward and back throw, but forward throw is his fastest throw. So if you always DI for forward throw and react to all of his other throws, you should be fine.
Yeah.
So there's a...
That was a true chain grab. I was DIing down and away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so down throw is pretty nasty in terms of the follow-up you can get.
Maybe, yeah, that seems really hard, though,
Yeah.
to be consistent with.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I can kind of use
Use it and still keep tech chasing,
Yeah.
regardless of missing it or not. Okay.
So it is a pretty scary option.
Yeah.
Oh God. It does, but I don't know. It's kind of harder because DDD is floatier. So question from the chat: does this work on DDD as well? And it does, yes, but again, he's a little floatier, so it's not quite as good. Move it up. All right.
It's probably more like a mix-up versus it's not like a guaranteed thing, right? It's just like a mix-up type thing, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it is pretty good if like they're too close to, if they're too far to like kind of run forward and grab, and they're too close to like JC to quick draw turn pivot grab.
But were people really complaining about Bowser? Oh my. Okay, never mind. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Now I understand. I was like, wait, that was so easy. I did it my first try. Now, all right. Okay.
Yeah, I have to wait a little bit.
All right. Now, all right. I'm sorry, Bowser players. I mocked your sins.
Matchup specific stuff? Sure. So, I don't know about you, Oral, but personally,
Like combos.
specific combos. So, yeah. All right. I guess like combos out of forward and back throw. I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. So,
Marth's a pretty good combo weight for you, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So, Martha's another character where you can kind of do up throw things to him at low percents. Like try DIing away.
Okay.
If he DIs away, you can like run forward, reverse bear, and then grab him. But,
Yeah, like I couldn't jump until I was almost at the ground almost. So.
Yeah. Or you can nair too.
Yeah.
And at this percent, now Ike has access to like fourth or re-grab. And if he DIs up to escape the re-grab, then you can just turn around bear him instead. And that's probably his staple finisher. If you want to play Ike, then if you want to optimize your punishes,
be able to do that.
quick draw turnaround bear is definitely a staple you'll have to pick up. And another thing you can do, here, wait, let me just build a percent.
Sure.
So Marth is another character where you can also down throw,
Chain grab?
or not chain grab, but you can,
Follow up.
yeah. Oh wait, Dang it, I guess not. Sorry, I lied. But here, if you don't DI at all, you can also combo into Dacus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dacus is a really, really good way to punish opponents for either no DI or bad DI. And it's super, super nasty. It'll either kill them outright or it'll send them at a really, really bad angle, depending on where you hit with the attack. What's up? Okay. Anything you want to add, Oro? Oh.
No, like, so what do you, all right, so what is your ideal of like an optimized combo? Like, if you could think of a 0 to death for Ike, what would it be?
Oh man.
Is it like a lot of like tech chasing, or is it like resets, or what would you say? Because that's the thing is like a lot of like, if you're talking about like an optimized Ike, like
how would he combo?
Yeah, how would he combo? I mean, you can chain grab spaces to death apparently.
Yeah.
Like, what? All right, so I'm Marth. How would you 0 to death me?
I would personally try to keep you in the air as long as possible.
You keep me in the air, like maybe like lose my double jump. You try to like kind of juggle me versus combo.
Yeah, nair to like keep you in the air. Maybe some up airs if there are some platforms that I can land on, and then once your percent is built up enough, like back air to get you off stage.
Yeah, but you're not thinking of like something along the lines of like Falcon just getting a grab and then doing a 0 to death.
No, I don't. No. Like Ike can punish hard, but he can't punish that hard to the extent Falcon can. Like
right.
Ike's punish game. For tech chases, it's mostly like traps with quick draw, and then once you get them in a bad enough position, you can like quick draw and then into aerial or
right. Because I mean, you said he's like a hybrid where he's kind of like Marth Falcon. So one of Marth's strengths is like juggling, keeping characters above him, right? Without actually having them be true combos. But then in the end, it's like they have nowhere to go, so they die.
Yeah, positional advantage.
Positional advantage, right? So
yeah, and Ike's neutral air is really, really good for that. It like hits over his head.
yeah.
Whereas his up air, it's kind of interesting in that like it doesn't really have much vertical range, but it actually has a fair amount of horizontal range.
Yeah, to the sides.
Yeah, and you can actually like do little platform tech chases with up air on Battlefield, especially. You can just like short hop up air under where they're gonna tech.
So, I mean, Marth can do the same thing without, where he can cover like all the platform on Battlefield with an up air.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Ike's aerial drift when he jumps is so good that like you can pretty much just shark under people and just keep putting them in bad positions until they die.
Yeah, I mean you can see like Marth, like if you just jump, it's not nearly as
far. Yeah.
Yeah, as Ike or Falcon.
Okay. Oh, also like another basic combo, quick draw to quick draw attack.
Yeah. Quick draw attack is pretty. It combos pretty consistently. Like when I was just doing those no DI combos on Metroid, it was like quick draw attack can do itself several times to like nair, forward air. So I mean, it's like if you catch bad DI, quick draw attack, it's pretty consistent.
It's pretty free.
It's pretty free. And even with good DI, sometimes quick draw attack does lead into like forward air and stuff. And it's pretty staple like finisher, I'd say, finisher combo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's especially good against fast fallers because it's kind of like Falcon's Raptor Boost, except not quite as vertical oriented, but it can be used in the same function. And it's worth noting that like Ike's dash dance is pretty short. It's about It's about 2.5 Ike lengths, his dash dance. But what you can do once you get in this position, like, oh, how do I turn around? Like, this is really slow. Wave dashing has 10 frames of lag. What you can do instead is kind of B reverse quick draw at the opponent, and now you can either punish whipped aerials with a JC grab, or you can just go in with a quick draw attack. So B reversing quick draw is a oh wow, I'm so bad. B reversing quick draw is a pretty good option in the neutral game, especially if you start running out of space. Okay. Anything else you want to cover?
All right. So, I guess playstyle differences. I really can't think of much. Like, I noticed you don't really do quick draw wave dashes that much.
Yeah, that's something I've been trying to incorporate into my game.
Okay.
Because I usually go for quick draw regrabs or quick draw aerials. But another thing that I saw DJ Nintendo do this a lot. He would like set up a tech chase and then quick draw away dash to see what they did.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's-
what I do a lot too.
Yeah, it's a super safe option. You get to read your opponent better, and then once you get a feeling for what they're gonna do, then you can punish them super hard. And that's especially good because quick draw obviously like it makes Ike commit to a forward direction.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can like quick draw and then way dash backward, and now you can cover the tech roll behind.
Common mistakes. Okay.
Okay. Probably one of the most common things I see new Ike players doing is forward
Smash.
smashing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it is really powerful and it does look really cool. Like, oh my god, Mark died in the center of FD at 75%. Oh my god, too OP. But it's pretty unsafe. I would not recommend doing it excessively because it will get you punished and killed at high level play. Another thing I see a lot of quick draw attack spam, and it is pretty good, but you can actually crouch cancel it and then just punish, or even shield it. Yeah. And Ike's also kind of weak against projectiles or anything that like pokes him and keeps him on the ground. So for example, Marth's down to like, oh, I can't get past that now. Like, what do I do? So you can jump over it with quick draw, but it's kind of like anything that kind of traps Ike and keeps him in a bad position is pretty dangerous for him, especially since he doesn't have a projectile, so he can't really like counter camp. So he basically has to commit. And also never take Olimar to FD. I played SS's Olimar this weekend at Evo, and we tried 3 straight games on FD, and I lost every single one of them. It's a really good stage for Olimar against Ike because Olimar just kind of like runs away pivot grabs, and so yeah. Be wary, like Ike has to commit a lot if he's being spammed at. So be aware of how you're approaching it and what the opponent's doing to counter it. Other things.
Get into whatever we want.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you want to do zero suit?
Yeah, we can do that. If you want. And the YouTube video? What do you mean? What do you? Oh, okay.
All right. So
So that's the, I guess that's a basic Ike tutorial, and moveset, general play tips, stuff like that.
yeah. Does anyone in the stream have any questions? Okay. Only.
Oh, okay. That everyone knows who Metroid is. Metroid's a legend.
Well, my Twitter is @Metroid1117. That's actually the release date of Metroid Prime 2. It's not my birthday. November 17th, Metroid Prime 2 came out on that day. Yay. Probably, I think 2002. I can't really remember anymore. But yeah, you can follow me if you want. I'm not terribly active on Twitter, but I do check it if people shoot me some tweets. All right.
And I'm Oro Smash. I run Windows in Smash and webs. You can follow me on Oro Smash. Tweet at anything when you see Smash related. I'll probably hit you up. Maybe. Probably.
Oro's a jerk. Too busy.
And yeah, I guess I didn't have much to say Ike-wise. You kind of covered like everything.
I don't know. You contributed a lot during the moveset part. That was nice.
Yeah.
Also, for clarification, I'm not DIing right now. Don't worry, I know how to DI.
Oh, do you? I'm not so sure.
I'm not DIing, I swear.
I know. Oh, thanks for watching, guys.
Yep,
And
thanks guys.